What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. And as you can see on this video, we're getting a rock border on this thing. I would love rock bricks eventually, but we have so much of these rocks that we might as well utilize them and make a rock border out of them so it doesn't blend into the dirt. Another thing I should say is shout out to Big Super Arizona Living. Um, I will put a link down below for his channel. We just did an interview with him. And if you guys want to go check that out, then I'm going to have that and I'm going to have it on the screen. So, yeah, go check it out. We did an interview. It was fun. It was really fun. We had a good time doing it. And I think that was definitely a really great opportunity. So thanks again to Big Super. He was really amazing. And I got to see behind the scenes of how he films his video. I've been watching him for years. But to be on his channel is just a really cool thing to do. But I got to see behind the scenes and how he records and does his drone footage and everything. So I got to learn a lot, ask a few questions about YouTube. But anyways, go check him out and let's get onto this rock border situation. All right, so as you can see, we have tons and tons of rock, lots of big ones, or decent sized ones, I should say. And I would like the bigger ones, but if I have to utilize the smaller ones, we will be doing that. There's still a lot of trash that I need to clean up right here. Every time it's a windy, it all just blows on over from the neighbors, but it's like an ongoing thing. Anyway, I'm going to put you guys on a time lapse, and we're going to start layering this side with rock. I did a little bit right here just to see how it looks. It's not too bad, but I am going to replace these with bigger ones. So let's get to this. All right, so I got this section nice and done. I doubled up on this section because the rocks are smaller, but I think that this turned out pretty great, honestly. I just got to do the other side. I'm going to leave, obviously, the front part right here empty because the truck's going to drive there and everything, all the vehicles, but I think it looks really good. Now, to start the other side, right here, I got a little curve right here, and then I got it running all the way back. So this is going to be a pretty long stretch, but luckily I have tons and tons of rocks right here. So I'm going to get you on a time lapse on that now. Let's get started. All right, everybody. So the gravel has absolutely came out great. It's now way later in the day, but you can see now that the rock border looks really, really good. I think that it took a little bit of a time because we had to go scour for the rocks and all that, but we got bigger rocks. Hopefully, it holds the gravel well. But look at Roku. He's over here just having fun. Roku. He's out here having fun. But we got the bigger rocks right here lining it. I showed you already, but we got it all the way back there. And I think it looks really, really well. And I'm hoping that it holds the gravel in because, and I'm surprised that 4 yards was able to do what this was able to cover because that is absolutely amazing. That's a lot of coverage. Honestly, I think another 4 yards will probably almost finish this driveway, but we're kind of thinking about doing a truckload because that's like 26 yards. That's like a lot or something like that. I forgot what Kevin said, but it was a lot of yards for $300 and 300 for delivery. But I did the math, and to be honest, that seems like a pretty good deal. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you think that's a good deal. But I also want to get this section back here because back here is where we like back out and everything. So I kind of want to gravel that too, and I want to get all the way around the shed, the cabin shed, um, because it makes a really, really big difference. I really like this gravel. This gravel is amazing. Even just coming outside and just looking at it, it looks so nice. I just want to wait for the next rainfall or snow, and we'll see how well it actually does. But yeah, here's a little more updates on us putting it together. What do you guys say? All right, everybody. We have done this side already and the other side, which has worked out really good. Makes this place look a whole lot better. Got it right here, running all the way back here. We ended up taking our tennis shoes off because, well, we got the boots. But all this area looking really, really well. And this is our graveled area. So this is very nice. Today we got an email, which is kind of scary, that because our land isn't paid off and we got the shed delivered, I guess we breached the contract. So obviously I didn't read it too well, but that's scary. So I emailed them back and we're going to be waiting on that. But worst case scenario is if we breach the contract, that means that they will not allow us to even pay for the land anymore, probably unless it's cash, which we obviously can't do. But we're going to figure that out and keep us in your prayers. We're going to be praying as well that everything goes well and these people are nice and that just let us go and continue paying the rent on this land. But anyways, this was a fun little project right here, just getting all this rock on here. And we'll see you guys on the next one.